I want to talk about the word self. On the surface, it's difficult for us to discern the self from the self, and we try to do it by capitalizing one self with a capital S and the other one with a small s. But on the spiritual level or psychological level, what we call spiritual level, the unseen level, what differentiates energetically the self from the self is conscious awareness. The Christian concept of self-righteousness, of the negative self, refers to, and I don't know if people in general are aware of it, but the concept and connotation of the negativity of self-righteousness, self-works, is based in a self-identity that is disconnected from God or the divine. And that self, with the small self, that we associate with self-righteousness and unsavory type energies, prideful and arrogant and all that sort of thing, that self-righteous work comes from an identity of disconnectedness from source. Because there is an awareness of separation and disconnection from divine source, from that which we call God, the Most High, the Almighty, the small self does not associate itself with that source on an equal basis. And so there is this distance, this gap that the self feels, and feels a need to work toward bridging that gap. This work and efforting is the quote-unquote filthy rags of self-righteousness, of self-work. It's useless. It is useless, and it can never be bridged because it's an awareness problem, not a works problem, not a behavior problem. When we gain the awareness of oneness, equality, sameness with God's source, all works are instantly dissolved. They're no longer needed because there is no longer a gap, this connection to be bridged or connected to. You become that, you are that source. You no longer have to effort to connect yourself to that source. You simply realize that you are. And that's the difference in the energy behind the word self. The small self, the carnal self, the negative self as we perceive it, is the striving, efforting, disconnected self, disconnected from life and disconnected from source, and it thinks it has to strive and struggle to better itself. It's a useless endeavor. The capital SELF is the energy of a connected awareness, of security, of union and oneness, and there is no need for struggle, no need for mediation, nothing to bridge. And that is the peaceful, quiet, secure self, the I am, the divine self. That's the distinction. That's how I am experiencing it, seeing it, feeling it, observe it, and how I would explain it.